Uh-oh. Someone tried to stick me from my paper. Or take IDs, falsify insurance documents, or insurance claims, or life insurance policies, inheritance, land. This could be any of it. But we have the Spiritual Awakening deck, so let's see what it's... I mean, it was right, last Friday I was pulling cards and Biggie was on. Cool. I'm drying my clothes in the laundromat. They want to stick you for your dream. Bite your style. Why? Someone's watching your... This is actually someone who's a content creator or something. Watching your videos or watching multiple people's videos, and they're picking information. This is what I see. This is definitely for a content creator, or maybe somebody at your job. But there's somebody who's... I see them cherry picking, like they're going watch maybe different YouTube videos, I don't know, or different. I see them like watching and studying other things, and they're like cherry picking different concepts or ideas and then making it their own. I don't know where that came from, because Biggie said it's scandalous. What you gonna do when spirit comes for you? Oh, Anne-Marie. All right, let's get some messages. Let's quit being all silly and Sally. Silly Sally. All right, divine. Okay, ancestors. Can we please get a card of clarity or messages for somebody who may need to hear it today? Someone should make a Biggie Oracle deck. A Biggie and Tupac Oracle deck would be dope. Wow, that's half of it. Okay. Yeah, that's like 8. So sorry, guys, I'm not doing 8. But I do have a lot of shadow decks I'm going to be pulling from this weekend. So if you're interested in that, we're just gonna, I guess we are. This is ridiculous. That's okay. I love challenges. The law of emergent evolution. Make new declaration of your life. The law of pure potential. Open your mind to all possibilities and allow yourself to receive everything. Well, I guess it depends on what you're receiving. You shouldn't always take gifts from people, by the way, or food from people, things like that. Be careful who you take gifts from. The law of eternity. Live like you're dying. The law of vibration. Practice the art of not knowing and start flowing. Yes, it is. The law of healing. Transform your trauma and you transform your life. Okay? And the first main card. The law of individualization. I can't even, individualization. I actually went to speech therapy when I was a kid because I spent a lot of time out on the East Coast as a kid, and when I came back to Ohio, the school said I talked funny. So anyway, the law of individualization. Shine your unique light bright. Maybe this calls on to like when I was just, I don't know why that message I got about someone cherry picking. When we're able to, it's really scary to, this is my opinion, this isn't spirit. It's really scary trying to find out who we really are, what we really stand for. Not what we were told to stand for, not what we were told to believe or feel or dress or do, none of that. When you really start to look at what you like to do, what you don't like to do, and learning to really become an individual and standing in that, your manifestations and your the things that you're wanting will obviously come a lot better, because when you're not coming from an authentic place or an honest place, you temporarily may get rewards from that, but in the long run it's not, because first of all you may fool everybody else. This may be some of your energy, but when you go to sleep at night, you know what I'm saying? And so no one likes that feeling. I wouldn't think so. Or some people don't have a conscience, they don't care. Yeah, because it's telling you, you know, make a declaration of your life. You're a beautiful individual, and and it even talks about, by you healing this trauma and the things that you're experiencing, this is deeper than somebody cherry picking stuff. This goes back to some trauma that's not healed. Spirit, what trauma would not be healed that way? Not trusting oneself. You may have been raised in a kind of chaotic home where you didn't really know what the next day was going to be, or you may not have known how your mom or dad or caregiver or whatever was going to act when you got home. And you've learned to observe how everybody acts and reacts, which we call empathy. You know, people are empaths. I just think that's what it is. But you really were hyper vigilant about observing whatever environment you were in. And you noticed, maybe this is you or not, you noticed that by playing certain parts that people would like you more, it would be more beneficial. And so maybe you've gotten to this energy where, you know, because you didn't trust yourself and really do the trauma work and to do the healing, maybe that's why you weren't able to really tap into you being an individual. Things happen so quickly, I'm seeing. And you had to survive. What does that have to do with? Yeah, I mean, it's like you have, I see like this, you know, like this beautiful, like bubble, like aura around somebody. And they don't like really even realize it because they've gotten in a habit so much of not even trusting themselves, where I'm not saying they don't have any original ideas, or, you know, and this could be people like at your job that, or whatever, or in your personal life or in your community or whatever, but you may have gotten used to doing that you really don't trust yourself, or you really don't think that you can do whatever it is on your own, and that's why you're cherry picking ideas or that, and it's not going to work out in the end. Yeah, because look at this. It says, the law of pure potential. Look how pretty she is. Open your mind to all possibilities and allow yourself to receive everything. And receiving that can also be true, vigorous honesty about what needs may or may not have been met at home that created this false, maybe not a false sense of self, or the false sense of becoming or molding into what you think people would like, or what you think people may want to hear. And we all kind of done this in some sense or another, even if it was, you know, in elementary school, you know, wanting to be liked, wanting, you know. But what's happening is that at the end of the day, like, you know, like, even if nobody knows around you, but I'm sensing maybe there are some people who are suspecting it, but that's neither here nor there. But that's what is I said this earlier, like your energy force or something, like, at the end of the day, because you know what the real deal is. So Spirit is saying to go back, do some shadow work, some, you know, to look at and in your childhood where you possibly could have learned to adapt to whatever situation. It's good to adapt to certain situations, but it's not in the fact that you don't trust yourself in that situation. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. I'm going to go check on my closure, guys. I know we're already like 8 or 9 minutes. I'm trying to make these a little bit quicker. So hope everybody has a great day. See you soon.